Hey guys, welcome back to episode 7 of Living Like Lanie. Thank you guys so much for supporting me, and thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you guys. I got Lindsay and the Karinas in the building. Karinas with K and C, guys. So,
yes.
Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yes,
Thank you for having us today.
Yes, time for them. And so, how are you guys feeling today?
Good. I feel good. How you feel?
I feel good. How you feeling?
I'm always chilling, lady.
Always
you know
chilling.
That.
Big chilling. How do you feel, Karina?
Chilling.
Okay. Oh, you guys are so cute. All right, guys. So they are models. All right. You probably seen them around. You better recognize their face because they're gonna blow up and they're gonna be famous. And remember, they was here. Okay. So thank you guys for coming. So a lot of people want to know just about modeling, the behind the scenes, whether it's a photo shoot, video shoot, and we're just here to give them a little insight in how they can start modeling. So let's get into it. So the first question is, when did everyone start modeling? Who wants to go first?
I can go.
Okay,
Go ahead, Lindsay. Okay, so I started when I was 18. I'm 23 right now. So it's been a minute, and I've done a lot of shoots. I've been on a lot of sets.
Yes. And do you like it?
I love it.
She loves it.
Like, I don't want to do anything else with my life.
Yes. Okay, and I love that for you. How about you, Karina?
I've been modeling now almost 2 years.
Okay.
Like full-time freelance model. Almost a full 2 years. I've done so many music videos in the last 2 years.
Okay.
Honestly, it's insane. But like Lindsay said, like I love it. Honestly, I don't know what else I would do for work. You
and
know?
you're good at it. We love to see it.
Thank you.
Instagram. How about you, Karina?
I think I've been doing it for 2 years.
Okay.
Since I moved to Jersey. I don't even remember how I found out about doing it.
Okay.
I think it was like Eve castings first.
Okay.
And then that's kind of how I got into it. But
Yes.
I like doing it. I grew up watching like music videos all the time. Like now that I'm actually in it, it's like
crazy.
Yeah. it is.
Okay, yes. And shout out to Eve Casting. Shout out to Rachel. We appreciate you.
The house mommy.
Yes, literally. And so the next question I have for you guys is, how did you guys get into modeling? You know, was it on Instagram? Were you guys online looking up different like agencies or something? Like, how was that for you? I guess we could start Karina over here.
Well, for me, it was like kind of in the middle of COVID. I guess in the beginning, I didn't have a job at the time. And then, I think I came across Eve Castings on Instagram. Like, I wasn't really searching to be a model.
Yeah.
But something, like, led me on the page, I guess, because I also act, sing, and dance. So, like, being in front of the camera is something I've always enjoyed. So, I seen that they were looking for new models and new talent. I think I just reached out. She, added me to the roster and to the chat.
Yeah.
And then from there, I just decided on my own that, this is what I wanted to do.
Yes.
Instead of, it being a hobby, I made it into my job.
Yes.
So,
and you love what you do?
yes, I do love it. I enjoy it, It's cool to be able to be a part of other people's visions and, make it come to life. So
Yes, and I know you said you're a singer. Do you want to sing? If not, it's totally cool.
Do I want to sing right now?
No, we should save that for the end.
Okay.
Yeah, let's save it.
I've been
I'll sing a little
practicing
bit.
the cup song beat for you.
Oh my gosh, let's do it because I know it too. I'm serious. We'll do the cup song.
Stay
We'll do the
tuned.
cup
Cup
song.
song. Bring it back.
Hopefully I remember all the words.
Right?
I know the beginning.
I know the
kinda.
beat. Right?
Hey.
I really be able to do it.
Yeah.
But all right, we'll save it for a little later. But.
All right, Lindsay, how about you? How did you get into modeling?
Okay, so as you guys know, I'm very obnoxious. I've always been obnoxious. But I used to be a little bigger in high school, and I used to get bullied a lot.
Okay.
Let's not cry on camera. But I used to want to clown my bullies.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, shit. I was like, I can literally clown them by thinking I'm so pretty and just be all over their feed. So now, all my bullies, shout out to my bullies, are in my DMs. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You're literally Fabio Foreign's best friend. Oh my God, get me in T-Pain's video. Girl,
Not
bye.
T-Pain.
Girl, bye.
Okay.
So it's like, that's kind of why I started modeling, because I was like losing weight on my own and I was like feeling myself and I was like, I literally want the best revenge, and that's being my best self.
Wow. And thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
Because somebody at home
I
could
got
be
you.
getting bullied
Word.
or have done or been bullied,
Word.
you know? So thank you for sharing that. I love that. How about you, Karina? How did you get into modeling? Were you on Instagram and it just came about?
Yeah, it was just through Instagram,
Okay.
like with the Eve castings. I was so confused. I was like, what is this? You can actually
Yeah.
get paid to be in a music video? I was so confused. And like,
you pay for looking pretty.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, so social media. I know you guys said you found Eve Castings on Instagram. So do you guys feel like social media has done something huge for your modeling career?
Yes, definitely. I've never used social media or like knew so much about social media, and there's still so much to learn about
Yes.
social media. I feel like so much money to be made
Yes.
on social media. But you know, before I started modeling, obviously I've always wanted to like get likes and make my page poppin' and like, you know, have people find my page, but like the networking that's done on social media is
crazy.
really crazy. And when you do like, you know, dive into what Instagram is and even TikTok, all these like different platforms, it is crazy when you use it because it's accessible to everybody in the world, you know, so anyone can find you.
Yeah.
And you want to always put out the best content.
Yes.
Like it's a bittersweet
It's hard.
thing,
Very
but
hard.
you know, you have to learn how to manage it and like still remember that what's real and what's not.
No,
you know?
yeah. I feel like it took me
That's
a
the
while
biggest
to
thing.
realize Instagram is very fake and this is all a lie.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
Everything's just a fucking lie.
But unfortunately, with what we do, and along with a lot of other things that people do, influencers and, you know, content creators, we have to constantly, you know, be updating our content and putting out stuff and, you know, so
Yeah, even when you don't want to.
even when you don't want to,
Or you
yes.
don't feel as pretty that day, like you gotta put content out. How about you, Karina? Do you feel like social media has blown up your modeling career in any way?
Yeah,
or-
it definitely has, but for me, like, I've had, like, Facebook, Instagram since, like, the very beginning,
Okay.
and I've always, like, I was always the one to, I have to put a new profile picture, like, so this is, like,
okay.
nothing new to me, like, I always have to take pictures, I always have to be like, okay, this month I have to shoot with this
Yeah.
person, like, for this reason, like, I need to do, like, more streetwear pictures, like, everything is, like, calculated.
Okay,
like,
you were made for this.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like
know
that.
that's right.
Yes. How about you, Lindsay? How do you
What
feel?
was the question?
Do you feel like so? It's okay.
This is true, Lindsay fashion.
Do you feel like social media has helped your modeling career?
Yes, I actually had somebody pull me aside at one of my first big shoots and was like, you need to fix your page. He was like, it's so messy. And I was like, what do you mean it's messy? Like, I've been doing all these shoots. Like, what do you mean? And he was like, you need to make it, like, aesthetically pleasing, and you need to fix your bio and let people know you're a model.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, wow. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I'm just sitting here posting and, like, posting whatever just because that's what I thought was right.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, when you get your views up and everything, like, because even my Instagram got deleted. So this is my
Yes.
second page now.
I remember.
And I literally, my first, like, 2 weeks of that new Liddy Lindsay's page, I had, like, 20 views. But I kept posting like I had my old page.
Yeah.
And that's when people started catching on and being like, okay, let's watch her on this page now.
Yeah. Social media is
It's
crazy
crazy,
right
yes.
now. You can make some serious money on social media.
For real.
I'm trying to get it together. It's very hard. So now let's talk about collabs. All right. To those who don't know at home what a collab is, basically when a model or photographer, anyway, all come together to make content and no one is getting paid, right? That's basically what it
Yes.
is. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you guys feel like, do you guys still do collabs now? Or do you feel like in the start of your career, you've done like a lot, like consistently? And I guess the question is, how has doing collabs helped you as a model? I guess we go with Karina.
I will definitely say when I first started modeling, that's how I built up, you know, my portfolio and my content and my pictures that I was able to post and submit to casting. So, you know, it's not a bad thing. And even still to this day, if I feel like it's a photographer or, you know, makeup artist or whatever it may be that is going to be beneficial to me, and, you know, when those pictures are posted on their page, if they have a good following and stuff like that, you know, if the vision and the creation makes sense to me and I think quality wise it's a good fit, then, you know, I'll still do it. But, you know, like I said, definitely collaborating helped me out a lot when I first started modeling because I was able to get a lot of pictures, you know. It's just a matter of working with the right people.
Yes, because the
Yeah.
quality has to be there. So I definitely
Yes.
agree.
But also, you know, like when you first start modeling, or even if you feel like trying new things, it's not always a bad, you know, decision to decide to collaborate with someone, because you're able to, you know, try new things and go outside your comfort zone sometimes. Again, if you work with the right person.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
Yeah.
How about you, Karina? How do you feel that collabs helped you in the start of your career? Do you still do collabs?
I very rarely do collabs, only because I don't have time to do with people's shitty work. Like, I really don't.
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Like, since the very beginning that I started taking this seriously, I've always paid photographers for their work, for their, like, for what they do. Like, a lot of girls, they just want to get free shoots and think that they're gonna, you know, get casted for everything. Like, no, you have to, like, work with certain people. Like, you have to put your money into it. You know, like I said, like, I've collabed with people and I didn't have to pay, and the picture came out, like, you know, amazing. But, yeah, it just, like Karina said, it depends who the person is.
Have you worked with someone, like, you collabed with, that you didn't like the pictures, or...
Yeah, like a handful of times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
so you just went for the experience, you know? Okay. How about you, Lindsay?
Collabs actually helped me so much, but I feel like very early on, like, because of the people that actually put me on to modeling in the first place, like my friends.
Yeah.
They wanted to pay me anyway. So, like, even when I first started, like, they would, like, throw me a little money, like, thanks for showing love, thanks for popping out. So, like, ever since then, like, it's not like I'm greedy. I just feel like I've been trained, like, to, like, know my worth, you know? So, like, I'll still collab. And honestly, though, how do I say this? It's not that I'm choosing to work with people, like, in a lower status than me, but I try to make sure that the collab is going to be beneficial to me, if that makes sense. So, like, if it's a person that's way bigger than me, I'm down. Yeah. You know, like...
Hell yeah. No, yeah, I get
anything beneficial, bring it my way.
And not talking about collabs or just working with people, like, when it comes to rates, like, how do you know, like, what is the rate to have you? Like, for an hour, do you guys not do hourly, maybe for the day? I don't know. I feel like for me, I don't know, I be collabing with people, I don't charge anybody, so I don't know. What should I charge somebody? I don't know.
It depends who it is, but, like, sometimes, honestly, I get, like, you know, DMs from random photographers sometimes. And, you know, I'll take a look at their page, and if it seems like their work is pretty decent and it seems like they're going to pay me the rate I'm asking, then I'll see, you know.
Karina gets to the bag.
It's a little give and take between people, and, you know, you have to see kind of what they're offering. Like, because also, you know, I model full time, so even... It's kind of sad to say, but, like, you know, even if their pictures aren't that great, it's still an opportunity to get content. And sometimes I do edit most of my own pictures, so it's like I can make a picture look good anyways, you know? So it's like, it matter, maybe that person's an awesome person too, and I'll have a good time, like, and I'm getting paid. But they might not be the best pictures, but I'm leaving with some money in my pocket, you know?
No, and I remember when we did the music video, we were going to stay like, for 30 minutes more, an hour, and Karina's like, oh, are we going to get paid more? Like, what's going on? So I feel like you're always on that.
Yeah, I don't play because, you know, I mean, I feel like in general we're not really respected as models, you know, especially with our time. Yeah. So, and sometimes it's crazy on set, and it's a lot of bullshit, and like people just overlook us, and they think because we're just there to be pretty and enhance the video and make it look better that that's something easy. But it's like we could be making more money, we could be doing something else, we could be sleeping, we could be doing self-care. You know what I'm saying? Like we could be doing something else. So it's like, sure, if we're able to stay, we can stay, or whatever it may be if you want us to do something, but we have to make sure that we're getting paid what we're asking. So.
You remember we did that YouTube video and in that hot room, and they didn't even start the set until like 4 hours later. And we all left. And
then they canceled.
We literally were in this room, like, waiting for the shoot to start for hours.
I would say who it is, but he's a big YouTuber.
Really? That's the tea.
He's a big YouTuber, and he's nasty. Let me say that. He's nasty. We got booked for, it was a Smash or Pass video. So it was already, like, something that was, like, you know? But he was a big YouTuber, so we were getting paid, and it was, like, exposure. So we're like, all right, cool.
Double check.
You know, like, so it was a handful of girls there, maybe like 8 to 10. I don't even remember. Whatever. So we show up. We were booked for 2 hours. As soon as we get there.
Who is it?
I'll tell you after the camera.
Because I need to know.
But as soon as we got there, he was like at the door. He said hello to everyone, real nonchalant, and like that was it. Then he disappeared. All the girls are just chilling, waiting for them to let us know what's
we're like
gonna
smoking
happen.
hookah. They're offering Casamigos, and we're all like, "Can we get water?" Like,
oh my god.
We were just sitting there. So after like an hour passed, we were like, "All right, what's going on?" You know, like. Some of his friends were left in there. Like, people were kind of coming in and out of the studio.
Okay.
But then, once it hit, like, over an hour and a half, you know, I was texting the lady who booked us, and we were like, what's going on? And then her response back was like, ladies, please leave. He's being super disrespectful towards you guys.
She told
like,
us,
just
she
go.
was like, get out of there.
Yeah,
like,
she was like, just go get out of there, and I'll make sure you guys get paid. So
that is crazy. I'm sorry that happened to y'all.
It's okay. It was nothing too crazy, but it was just like, damn, why book us and you're not going to use us? You know?
Oh my god.
He was like, actually, shoot's canceled. We were like,
and he's a big YouTuber. He's a big YouTuber, and he works like crap.
Do you know who she's talking about?
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Now for you, Karina, how do you feel when it comes to your rates? How do you know?
When it comes to my rates, I kind of keep it very simple. Photographers, I've never paid somebody to shoot me. That's kind of surprising. Like now that like, you know, like people like Karina, they do it. I don't know. I just never charged just because I was so used to paying photographers for good pictures.
Yes.
And I don't know. But for like music videos, it's kind of like by the hour.
Okay. Okay.
If it's really annoying when they want to only book you for an hour, and it's like, I'm not really trying to
do the most
that way
for 1
hour. But yeah, I kind of, you know, make it work.
All right. And how about you, Lindsay?
So, bouncing off with what Karina just said, I got a little trick for you. I do a deposit fee, and then if they only need me for an hour, then I'm just like, I honestly make up one. So, like, I have, like, my real hourly, but then, like, I'll do, like, if they just need me for an hour, I'll be like, okay, send me, like, a $50 deposit, and then, like, I'll pretend, like, my hourly fee is, like, more than, like, 100 or something right now.
Yeah.
So that it, like, makes up for it. But if somebody needs me, like, all day or something, like, 6 hours shoot, like, 8 hours shoot, like, I'll be like, okay, like, I'll charge you, like, for the hour for, like, a certain amount of that time, like maybe like let's say it's a 6 hour shoot, I'll be like, okay, I'll charge you hourly for 5 hours, and then I'll give you that last hour for free.
Okay.
To like be fair.
Okay. That doesn't sound that bad. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start charging people. Okay, so now let's talk about music videos. So you guys have done a lot, I would say. I see on Instagram. So I guess I want to know like some of your experiences. Has anybody had a bad experience with a music video? Yes. Really? Does anybody want to share?
Go ahead, Lynn.
Okay, we could say like the pros and cons. So like, what do you like about being in music videos?
Okay, so I love being like front and center in a music video. This sounds very conceited, but this is my job. I love having attention on me. Like, I love having a camera in my face, like, for real. A con is definitely what I kind of experienced last night. And it was a great video, but then there's always, like, the friends of the artists that literally act like cavemen. And you walk through in your little outfit or whatever, and you hear whispers, or, like, yo, can I get your number? Or, like, just, like, kind of, like, raunchy, like, sometimes disrespectful, like, comments. But then, like, you meet, like, the nice people and the people that, like, literally will take you places you've never even thought you could be. You know? So it's, like, it's a balance.
How does them saying those comments, like, make you feel? Like, you're walking past?
Honestly, I grew, like, very thick skin with that. Like, last night, I had some guy say something very crazy to me.
Really?
Yeah. He looked at me and he was like, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but you're so beautiful. I feel like you can literally make a guy, like, finish with just looking at him. And I was like, bro.
Oh, my God.
Right. But I started laughing, and I just walked away because why are you even saying that? Like, and he's sitting here like, oh, I have a daughter and a son. You really want your daughter and son, like, acting like that?
Yo, men are weird.
Yeah, so it's like you just gotta, like, know when to literally just tune it out. Like, don't even answer, like, stuff like that.
Damn, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
What's one good experience you had at a music shoot? Or
I actually had
what was
a
your
lot.
favorite video?
My favorite video, there's two that actually didn't drop yet.
Okay.
There were two big artists. I don't know if I should name drop or just, like, follow me on Instagram and wait till I drop it.
Yes. Okay. All right. And Karina, how about you? I know you've done a lot of music videos. And so what's a good experience you had from a music video? Or just, who's your favorite, if you can say it, artist you ever did a music video for?
My favorite one was recently with the 6ix9ine one, to be honest.
Okay.
It was literally like, I didn't think I was ever gonna meet him. Like, I was always a big fan just because he like grew up like a couple neighborhoods from mine. And I kind of been following him since like before he was really popping. So yeah, it was just fun. Like literally, like we made so much money that night, and it was literally just fun, good vibes.
How was he like as a person?
He cool, was genuine. Or? Like he was mad. Like I literally walked in, he gave me a hug. Like it was just mad, you know, good vibes. Like he just wanted to do the video. It wasn't no bullshit. He didn't force me to do nothing. You know, but yeah, it was like good vibes.
So 6ix9ine's pretty cool.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Have you had any bad experiences on set for a music video?
I've had a few, yeah. Just like when it comes to payment, maybe like one time.
Okay.
I'm not gonna name drop, but I think you guys know who he is. Yeah, just payment. I mean, maybe one time. The director or the artist wanted me to like get on top of them, and I wasn't really comfortable doing that. So, but other than that, I've always, you know, like held my ground. Like, listen, like this is not what I'm about to do.
Good, as you shouldn't. How about you? Did I ask Karina? I didn't. Actually, asked a question. Okay, Karina, how do you feel when doing music videos? Do you like them? Are they okay?
Yeah, I
enjoy them. Who's the best one you've done one with?
I enjoy them. I think it's fun, especially when, like, you know, it's something different, or if, like, a story's being told, or I have to act a little bit, or, you know, like, if it actually requires some type of dancing, just something different where you're not just sitting there looking cute, you know? It's always easy to do that and still kind of enjoyable, but it's cool when the video comes out and it's something different, you know? You get to watch, like, a story. I don't know what my favorite music video is, though. Like, a lot of people ask me that, like, who's the most favorite artist I've worked with, but I guess I'll say Fetty Wap, because he's so nice. Yeah, and, like, when I was younger, I really liked his music. Yeah. Like, I did my dance show, I did, like, a whole remix of different Fetty Wap songs, and so when I got booked I worked with him twice, so the first music video I got booked for, it was just so cool to be able to work with him, you know, and he made his, like, little comeback, and he was super nice, too. Honestly, I didn't think that he'd be rude, but he made sure he said thank you to everyone. Like, he got food for everyone, was being very genuine, so,
that was nice of him. Fetty was lit, though. Yeah.
Can I just say this, too, though? I feel like we all mention, like, celebrities, right? Underground artists, though, I feel like have not the most respect, but I feel like they treat the models, like, correctly, like, for the most part. Like, I feel like I've had a lot of fun, like, with unknown artists. Like, they pay amazing for the most part. Like, they make sure, like, you're comfortable. Like, it's just, like, it's nice.
They're
know?
very, like, humble.
Yeah, for real, because they know, like, how it is. Like,
but
they're
still,
not, like,
sometimes you get the ones that...
that don't know better or whatever. But
have you had a bad experience with music videos?
I mean, I wouldn't say anything too crazy because, you know, I never let anyone cross that line with me. And I always make sure that, like, how I'm feeling is said to their face. But, of course, you know, I've had people, the director or even the artist, ask me, like, do this, do that. Or, you know, just, like, try to grab me or touch on me. And it's just, like, I'm here to do a job. You booked me to be a model in your music video, not for you to, like, be all over me and think that you're able to, like, you know, cross that line. We're working together. We're not hanging out, you know? Like, and I think sometimes the artists feel that way, is like, ooh, like, you know, you should be happy you're a part of my video, you know? And it's like, no. Like, you should be happy I drove here, got ready, in this video for you, and making it look amazing. So, thank you for booking me.
Do you feel like when you're on set, like, I don't know, I guess you could say video vixens, right? Whatever, that's kind of like what we are. Do you feel like that label, I don't know, do guys try to take advantage of you because they feel like you have no purpose here, you're just here to look pretty, I guess? I don't know.
They try it.
I feel like they try it. Yeah, but it's only because they're insecure about themselves.
Okay.
So,
They've been thinking like, wow, like this girl, like this is the one for me. Like she's from my music video. I'm like, no. And then they see my story and they're like, wow, like she does this a lot.
yeah.
Yo, that's funny as hell. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, like even last night at my big shoot, like the artist was like, so girls, do y'all want to come to the studio? And me and all the models like locked ourselves in the room. We're like, we're not going to the studio because that's code word for they probably want to take you home.
Yeah.
Like, and Karina. I'm not gonna say my name, Karina. I'm not gonna lie. Like some studio sessions are genuine and real. But, like, some are not.
No, really.
Yeah.
Men are weird.
Yes. They're weird. They're weird, and they think they're entitled, and they're not.
Yeah, because this guy sent me the studio address, and when we told him, oh, we'll see you tomorrow, like, no. He unsent the message.
Oh, he was upset.
Yeah, he unsent the message, and I went to my DMs, and I was like, who could have unsent the message? And, like, he was in my recents, and I was like,
oh my god.
because I watched him send it to me.
Right.
Because he was like, yo, check your phone, I sent the address. And then
I
I
wish they would tell you
literally...
who unsends the message.
No, literally. I feel like it's
It's coming. It's coming. I feel like the next update.
Instagram, please tell us.
And I feel like it's more funny because it's like, I already saw your message. And
Right, you told me to
it.
check the address. I saw it in front of you, and then you were so upset that we didn't want to go back that you literally unsent it.
He was hurt. Hopefully you don't watch this. So
I'll send him the link.
girl, he could come on.
I got you.
Okay, guys, so now I have another question. So in this modeling world, I know there can be a lot of girls who are just very, like, catty, mean, petty. Have you guys ever had a bad experience with a model where you were on set and she was just, I don't know, acting bougie, or like, why is she here? Or just standoffish?
Yeah, I mean, I met this one girl, can't say the name, but
We're so shady.
They will never know.
but yeah, like she was just very like, she's one of those that like everybody sucks, like, you know, like, wait, can we get curse on here? Okay. Like sucks their ass, like, and shit, like, I don't know. And like she was just being like mad shady with me, like just not really saying nothing. And then like, you know, we exchanged Instagrams, but she never followed me back. And like when they don't do that, it's like, all right, like you think you're all that,
Right.
like, you know, like
Kind of
there's
celebrity?
some models, some models really just like, they think like their life is on Instagram, like everyone's supposed to like, you know, be on them, and it's like, I don't know, I'm very genuine, like I might come off as like I don't know, a lot of people have been saying lately, like when I've been going to shoots, like, oh, I thought you were gonna be so mean at first because you have like a mean mug, and I'm just like but yeah,
I thought you were gonna be nice.
Yeah, you just always look unbothered, and I think that's
you be
what
chilling.
actually, like,
Chilling. I be having stink face all the time. Whatever.
you never look mean, Karina.
Yeah.
no, lately
always
a lot of people have been
sweet.
saying that. A lot of people have been saying
Well,
that.
they're hating.
They're haters. Lindsay, how about for you?
Yeah, I've actually had a lot of girls like throw shade at me. I had this one girl, I tried complimenting her chain, and she literally, I felt like I was in Mean Girls. Like, I was like, whoa, this can't be real life. I was on set, and she was with like two of her friends, and I went to compliment her chain. I'm like, oh my god, your chain's so nice. You know what she does? Girls, you hear someone? You hear something?
You're lying.
I swear to everything.
lying.
I swear to... She was like, you guys hear something?
Do we know her?
You might. She's not actually a model. She's an influencer. That's a cap. Because she swears she's good vibes, but she's miserable in
Do
person.
you know her, though? Like, outside of
I don't.
that day? Or
but
no?
I don't.
Oh,
But
hell
she's one of those girls that is like on Instagram, like, find your inner peace, like, be positive, be respectful, growth. And then for her to act like that, I was like, oh my god, that's so horrible.
That is
pretty rude.
Yeah, and I was just like, girl, I know you hear me. That's really mean. And even like sometimes directors get a little attitude, like, yeah, like when they get when they get stressed out or whatever.
I want to
like,
name call so bad with this one.
But like directors or even I've had an artist.
Talking about Lanie.
Yeah. I've had artists even get like attitude like, oh, why don't you want to do that with me? Blah blah blah. I'm like, bro. No.
I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So like new models don't do anything that you don't want to do. Like ever. Don't let anybody pressure you into anything.
Yeah.
No matter what it is.
Wow. Now do you hear something? Me, bitch. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that is rude.
Right? But I will never forget that.
What the hell? How about you, Karina?
What was the question? Oh, girls.
No, you're good. Have you met any, like, mean bitches? Just be mean.
Honestly, I mean, I've met... Okay, so, like, I've, like, thought to myself before, like, yes, I've had, you know, girlfriends in school and stuff, like, throughout high school, throughout my life, but I've never met so many different girls, like, on an often basis, I guess you could say, because, you know, I do shoots very often, so I'm constantly meeting, I do work with a lot of the same girls, but, you know, I'm constantly meeting new women, and... It's awesome, you know, like, it's so cool when I do find great girls, you know, and you get to work with them and get to know them and be friends. I can't say that, like, anyone specifically ever gave me a hard time or been, like, super nasty to me. But I've had like, weird experiences where, like, yeah, some of the girls won't even, like, acknowledge you because they just think they're too good or, you know, they just come off, like, with that nasty vibe, but no one has really disrespected me or anything, you know.
I'm glad.
So, yeah, they better not. Y'all better not because...
have to fight them.
Yeah.
So, now is there anything else that you guys are doing besides modeling? I know you sing.
Yes. I sing, I dance, and act. I've been doing that practically, like, my whole life. And I've never really thought that, like, I would be a model. I never, ever looked at myself as a model. Because I always thought I was too short, like, didn't have the body frame for
Times have
it.
changed.
You know, like... but it just made sense when I had the opportunity because, you know, it goes hand in hand with everything else that I do. And I've always loved being in front of the camera and performing and... You know, so it's only benefited me, really.
So what do you want to do, ideally? Like, do you want to be this singer, this model, or both?
Yes.
All of them?
So, I mean, ideally, I would love to be all of it, you know?
Yes.
I think that it's all, like, intertwinable and profitable. And if, you know, an artist... Like, my ultimate goal is to be an artist. Yes, I love music. Like, that's what I want to do. My dream is to have, like, a world tour one day, you know?
And we gonna be front and center.
Yes. But, you know, that would involve me singing, you know, making the music, singing, dancing, performing. And then also, you know, I would love to do acting as well, you know, get into different shows, movies. And then, you know, continue to model and represent people's brands. Maybe one day create my own brand.
Okay.
You know? So, like...
I know that's right.
Just be an all-around entertainer. You know? That's the goal.
Y'all better remember this girl, yo. She's going to be famous. Multi-talented.
Thank you.
I love that. How about you, Karina?
Thank
What do you see yourself in a couple of years? Do you want to still model? Dive into anything else?
Definitely want to model. I kind of want to get into more like the fashion, like boutique kind of stuff.
Okay.
Like, you know, like Fashion Nova and stuff. Right now, like, I'm a dental assistant in oral surgery, so that's kind of what I do, like, during the day. And then I do, like, the modeling, like, on the side.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to stick to modeling, though.
Okay.
That's what I want.
And I know you said you're a dental assistant, so how does that work? Like, with both schedules, is it hard to maintain both?
It is hard, like, literally at least 3 times out of the week. I'm rushing from work to go home, to get ready, to throw on makeup, to go to a shoot. Like, and everybody asks me, like, when I go to shoots, like, oh, you do this full time? Like, no, I don't do this full time. Like, I don't know. I kind of juggle it, like, well together. I try to, at least.
Oh, yeah. I feel like you're doing it well.
Thank you.
How about you, Lindsay? I know you say you work also.
Yeah.
So how does that work for you in your schedule?
So my schedule is crazy. Like, every day I got to play rock, paper, scissors with myself. Because, like, can I talk about Liddy Lindsay's for a second?
Go ahead.
Okay, so basically I'm a plug. That's the innocent way that I can say it. I have this But no, so I don't really have hours for that. I try to set hours, like, it's like 12 p.m. to midnight or 2 a.m. So, like, on my days that I don't have a shoot already booked, I'll just be literally outside just seeing my customers like all day long. And then Thursday to Saturday is me bartending at night from 8 p.m. until 4 a.m.
Damn.
So it's
When do you
literally,
sleep?
yeah, barely.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I
yes.
literally like be running around like a crazy person, and then I go to my shoots in between that.
Okay. And so where do you see yourself in a couple years with just everything? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I kind of want to be like a famous bartender. Like
Okay.
I want to, Google has this thing where it's like top 10 famous bartenders of the year. Like I want to
Really?
be on that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta pull up on you.
Vote for me.
Okay, so my next question is, okay, so for anyone who wants to start modeling right now, what advice or what do they need to do, the steps to get to that point? Karina.
I always tell people, because a lot of people do ask me, and I love it because like I love to help other people,
Yes.
you know. But the first thing I always say is to, you know, create content and book a photo shoot. Whether if it's booking a photographer, or you know someone that owns a good camera, or you have someone that is willing to collaborate with you. And you also can't be afraid to ask people to collaborate with you, you know, because when you first start out, you need those opportunities, and you're going to need to get in front of a camera somehow. So that's what I would say, is definitely create content, do some photo shoots, start posting, and make your Instagram and your page look like you model. You know, you have to
Yes.
present yourself a certain way. And then once that content is built up, people will start hopefully reaching out to you, you know, and say, hey, I love your work. I love your pictures. Can I work with you? What are your rates? And that's basically what happened to me. But it's just a matter of, you know, being consistent and you know, staying with it and working hard. So, and enjoying it in the process.
Yes, I agree as well. Being consistent. Do you guys? How many times do you guys post on Instagram? You would say a week. Sorry.
Maybe once.
It all depends.
Yeah.
It all depends. Sometimes, you know, I got a lot of pictures. Other times I don't. I kind of like to stretch it out.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
I feel like what I really would love to be doing right now, and I should be doing to maximize my opportunity on social media, is posting at least like twice a week at the very least. I feel like, and I definitely should be doing more to engage with my followers instead of just, you know, posting nice pictures. Like there's so many ways to engage with people on social media.
I agree.
So I have to find, like, I've been trying to find a you know, a happy medium between all that that's like I'm able to do, you know, and handle right now. But yeah, I mean,
feel like it's hard sometimes to like.
it
keep
is
up.
hard.
Like,
It's
damn,
so hard.
I'm running out of pictures.
Yeah, like recently I've only been posting maybe once, twice
You
a
know?
month. It's horrible, but
I feel like, do you post reels? I feel like you should.
sometimes,
Just sing up there.
But my reels never get no love. What's
It's
going
okay,
on?
just
No,
keep doing
people
it.
don't like them, but they click on them because
They'll
it's
watch
like it's
them,
like
watch
TikTok
them.
now. Your reels go on that little
Take
that feed
advantage.
thing.
Yeah.
Take advantage. You sing and dance. What? Girl, give us a little something up there. How about you,
Alright.
Karina? Damn, what was the question? Damn.
Social media.
Okay,
No, when you start modeling. If
yes.
someone wants to model,
Right.
Sorry, I'm like a question behind.
Yeah, no, you're good. Okay, so any advice to anybody who wants to model? Like right now, what do you suggest they do?
I think you should just start big, to be honest. Like I don't know. For me, I just looked up to people that were famous on Instagram and I took notes. Like you have to take notes.
Yeah.
You can't just think that you can go to any photographer and think, you know, I'm gonna, you know, start getting my page popping. Like you have to like go to legit people. And it worked for me. Like honestly, it worked for me.
Happy
so
10K, by the way.
Yes.
We're kicking around us for her 10K.
That's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
Even my
I'm trying to
first
get the 10K.
page, like,
Shit.
yeah, but
Same,
people
girl.
still don't be showing love. I don't know. There's a bunch of
It's
haters.
like Ghost, but the number's still there. So.
yeah.
I feel like people be hating when it comes to liking stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just haters, but you're doing a thing. So, how about you, Lindsay?
So I actually had this conversation with a brand new model yesterday. She was new on set. It was her first shoot ever. And I told her, like, just be genuine. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a celebrity. It doesn't matter if it's a nobody. Treat everybody like they're already your friend. Literally, as soon as this big artist came in, I was like, hey, how are you? How was your day?
Mm-hmm.
And they wanted to chill with us. Yeah. And that's how you, like, build that bond.
Ooh, okay.
And that bond is what has gotten me invited into a lot of places that the pretty girl that has no personality, that don't want to talk to anybody, will not get invited back to.
Absolutely not.
Like, I've literally had, like, Fabio Foreign, name drop, be like, yo, Lindsay, you're so cool and you are so down to earth and genuine that this is why you're here.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people forget, like, they're human, they're regular people.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who they are, as long as you, like, are being nice. Like, I feel like being nice will get you so many more places, because you don't want to be remembered as that bitch on set, that mean girl on set. You want to, like, be nice and look out for other people.
I agree. You gotta network with everybody and be nice.
Because the people you least expect are always the ones that actually have the most pull.
They're gonna put you on with everybody.
There's, like, a lot of, like, shy people as well. I'm shy. Karina knows I'm shy. But you'll definitely make it. Like, if you really like modeling, you'll, like, ease up to it. Like, if you meet the right people.
How do you guys, I don't know, before a photo shoot or a video shoot, like, how do you build up your confidence to make you feel good?
Take a deep breath.
Yeah. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't know. Like, I never really thought about that. I guess you can say it's become so, like, routine to me now that it probably would be nice if I just, like, you know, stepped back and took a moment and, like, realized how good I look, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, and got ready for, like, the moment of what I'm about to do. But sometimes it's just so, like, I'm so on go that I'm not even thinking
about that.
I'm just looking at myself. I'm like, okay, cool. Am I posing right? Am I sucking in enough?
Right.
Like, you know? So I probably should do that more often. But I guess it's just a matter of, like, loving yourself, really. Loving yourself and being comfortable with yourself. And
I agree.
You know, just feeling beautiful and killing it.
I agree. I feel like before shoots, I be blasting some Nicki, some Beyonce. Like, all right, I'm about
good
to go
music
is
shit. Important too.
How about you, Lindsay? What gets you confidence before a shoot? You about to go kill this shit?
Honestly, I have to get high.
Okay.
Yeah, like, for real, I have really bad anxiety.
Yeah.
So, like, I need to smoke before my shoot. If I don't, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, I'll live. Yeah. But I definitely, like, when I'm, like, super feeling myself, like, I gotta, like, be in the car, like, highway drive that last 10 minutes, like, smoke real quick, and then, like, I'm good to go.
And I feel like when you're, like, high, you feel like you're the prettiest.
Yeah, I'm, like, looking at myself, like,
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Sometimes I be looking crazy, though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you do it, but
practice, baby.
Oh. She's a pro at it. How about you, Karina? What gets you up? Like, all right, I'm about to go kill this shoot. I'm gonna go shut this shit down.
Yeah, I put on music. I'm used to it. Like, since 2018, I've been doing shoots, so it's kind of like, listen, like, let's get what we need done, like, the right way. Like, let's not rush. Like, you know. Yeah, I'm kind of used to it.
Okay. All right. Yes. And you guys are doing so well.
Thank you.
And you too.
Thank you. Yes, you too. Thank you so much for having us here. Like, not only do you model, but you have your podcast. You be doing a lot. I always see you working.
Yes. If you guys want to come back, you can. Oh, before we end, really quick. So, do you guys want to go around and say your Instagram name so they can follow you?
Sure. I'm Karina. You can follow me on Instagram at Karina M. Barrios, CarinAMBarrios. Yes.
Wow, your voice is so calming.
Right.
Thank you. She could read me any bedtime story she wants.
No.
But
okay, I'm not going to talk too much, but thank you. Just, like, verify something that I have an idea for. So thank you.
Ooh. I love that. I'm sidekick, guys, by the way. That might be my next venture.
I love that.
But I am Liddy Lindsay's, Litty, and then Lindsay, but with an E and then an S at the end.
Okay, how about you?
It's Karina, literally ITS Karina. Okay. AAO.
Yes, you guys
with a K though.
With the K.
Okay. With the K.
It's Karina with C, Karina with the K. You guys.
Right.
So thank you guys so much for coming again. I appreciate you guys.
Of course.
You guys give a lot of input. I appreciate you guys with Lindsay and two Karinas.
Wait, we gotta put Karina's song on.
Oh my gosh. It's over.
No, it's not. Not for you.
Let's play the song.
Want to put it on my phone? I could.
I mean, if you
want to put it? You put it. Or do you want to sing? Come on, let's go. You want to get a
Cup song
or something?
Oh my gosh.
Promise I'm the
Will you
cup
have
guy.
a solo cup anywhere in the building?
Do you have a solo cup?
Wait, the
Or like
water
a
bottle
little-
might work.
Trying
Yeah,
to do that
let's
little
use
cup
that.
song? Oh my
God.
I'm a bartender.
Take a sip of wine.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
record this.
You have to. This is legendary. Are you kidding me? I have to do it for you. I'm the
Let
guy
me
that,
see.
the guy that makes the
Right.
beats. You hear me? Okay, ready?
Yes.
I'm nervous.
No.
That sounds right though.
It kind of is, but not really.
That Michael's friends.
Oh
Yeah.
I didn't know how to do it again. I forgot. That's why it sounded off.
It's a little easier with the cup.
Okay, you go.
She
All right.
finessed it with the water.
Damn, I
bottle.
don't even know if I remember the words.
I got a ticket.
Oh wait. I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I when I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Smiling like I'm at a whole concert right now.
Thank you guys so much
Of course,
again.
thank you for
and
having
we'll see
me.
you again on Living Like Lanie. Bye.